Yo, 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 yo. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tweet, and I'm back with another Genesis video. Alright, so, I love this game, man. For you guys that have been on my YouTube for a while, seen me play Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty, and stuff like that, this is what you're going to be seeing from now on, man, for a while until the new Call of Duty comes out or something makes me go away from this because I love this game. I love it. Okay? If you haven't played it, if you have no idea what it is, just download it. It's a free game. We know how free to play games are. Hence Fortnite, right? They can be really good. Don't sleep on them. Okay? I love this game. Alright, I'm gonna just go into real quick my stats so people know who I play, what I do, stuff like that. Okay, so at the top right of my screen, you can see I'm level 23. You can also see my ID, 15066. If you want to add me in game, I can't add everybody. You see, I already have 95 friends. But if you're pretty decent, okay, I don't mind playing with you if you're not bad. Okay, so obviously the character I play is E, Ethan Evan. That's my guy. That's my go-to. You see, I have 171 hours on the game, 258 games played. I don't play campaigns, so I'm not ranked on the leaderboards because I think that I'm here to play the PvP. I don't feel like killing bots for forever to get on the leaderboard. I think the leaderboard is trash right now. I think it should be separated. Whatever. Anyways, you see, I played 125 games with E. Pretty decent win percentage. Okay, here's my game stats real quick. If you look on the right side, you can kind of see my highest kill streaks, my highest kills, most damage, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Okay, and I'm level 12 with them. That's why I say I'm top because I haven't seen anybody level 12 with them yet. That's why I say I'm top Ethan and Evan until somebody shows me otherwise. Okay, and then who I play with? I mean, this is just my guys, my nephews, my peoples, just my clans. Koala down there. I play with Red a little bit. Impress, I love Impress. Thanatos, I love it, love it, love it. Um, so here we go. I'm going to do a character review on this video. Okay, it's not going to be a tier list. It's really going to be just a character review. All right. So I'm just going to go over each character, if they're good, if you should play them early on, stuff like that. So we're starting right off the bat with Thanatos, right? And I played with the best Thanatos in North America, Mr. Impress. Impress, whatever the fuck the nigga's name is. My guy. My dude. You know who I'm talking about. Alright? He's a monster. I can't give away all the strategies because I don't want, I mean, that's what he does. Like I can't give away how he plays. All I know is when he comes in, people are stunned and we win team fights. Best support. He's the best support. Quotes, best support in the game. You know who I play, man. So I can't give him all the credit. But I love the guy, man. He's good. He's good. Dantos is a good character. He has good life steal. He has really good alt that just stuns anybody that's in that circle, and they're just stuck and they can't do anything for 4 seconds. And if you can't move in this game for 4 seconds, you're dead. Point blank. Period. You're dead. Okay. Amazing CC. You hear me say that a whole bunch. He has amazing crowd control. Amazing CC. Okay. Shout out to my boy Impress for putting Thanatos on the map. Amber. Miss Amber. Okay. Amber has amazing CC. Her alt is nasty. I will tell you how to play her because I want people to get better with her. You run Quantum Boots. Quantum Boots are your blink boots. And you run Chronos Switch, which resets the cooldown of your abilities. So once you use your abilities in your alt, you push square or whatever your Chrono Switch is set to, you press it, and then you do it all over again. All the abilities all over again. So here's just how you play with her. If a team's grouped up together and they're just kind of, everybody's just chilling, just waiting for something to happen, you blink in, you push your alt. Now everybody's stunned for 1.5 seconds. Right? Don't even worry about pushing anything else. Push Chrono Switch and push your alt again. Now they're stunned for another 1.5 seconds. So they're stunned for 3 seconds. And like I just said, if the enemy team is stunned that long, GG's. You just won that team fight. Right? Good character. Try her out early on. She's not really hard to play. Test her out. Lita. Good mid. She hits super strong. Her one, this little bubble right here, You see the numbers down there. 75, 152, 25, 300. I don't know how much health people have, but I know that when I play her and I am Ethan and Evan, I'm a tank. Shit, that bubble hits me one time, it takes off 25% of my health. And I'm tanky. Okay? And I'm tanky. Obviously, it's kind of easy to avoid, but it's kind of not because it does have like a weird hitbox on it. It's kind of weird. Okay? She's super safe, right? She can silence nearby enemies. Okay? She goes invulnerable, so she can't take any damage. She goes to a little bubble ball. She can't take any damage, right? If you want to be super safe, you buy quantum boots. So once you go from this little ball, you blink out, then you throw your bubble out, then you blink to your bubble, right? Her alt, if you're inside your alt, you walk out, you get stunned for like 2 seconds. All around, man, she's a pretty good character. Skelter, the first ADC that you're gonna see, the first carry you're gonna see. Think. You gotta think, you gotta learn, you gotta think, right? So you gotta think and you gotta learn before you play Skelter, right? He's not just somebody you just go out there and you just start firing stuff out, okay? Um, Obviously, Skelter, he has super duper range, really good range. He has a good stun. His ult's pretty cool. Um, it hits kind of hard. It has really good range, okay? All around, Skelter's pretty good. If you're trying to learn how to play carry and you've never played carry before, don't pick Skelter though. Don't pick Skelter because there's two other carries that are a lot easier to play than Skelter. Okay, Skelter's not the easiest person to play. He's not difficult either. He's just not like somebody you just picked up off. You know, hey, I'm gonna play Skelter. Lydia, another character you don't just pick up and play because I haven't even played her yet, but I played against her multiple times. A good Lydia hits really hard. I mean, super hard. And then she dashes away from you, and she hits you again, and she dashes away, then she hits you again, and she can lifesteal off of that stuff. You build lifesteal while she's still hitting you super hard. She's a good character, man. I just haven't played her yet, so I don't have a whole lot of feedback on how she is. Um, there's a lot of people in the community that have played her. I think my guy Humble was trying to learn her the other day. So you know, ask around, man. I don't have all the answers. I played almost everybody. I think this is the only character I actually haven't played. But I played almost everybody. She's decent. She hits hard. Elvira,
Maybe I should stir up a new snowstorm.
sneaky good character. Okay, I played her like the second or third day the game came out. I was very upset. I was disappointed because I didn't know what I was doing. I tried to play like a carry because I didn't know that she was actually a support. She is really nice support. She can stun a single target with just her L2. I think it's her L2. I may not be lying. Yeah. And then the explosion does damage. So not only so most people they stun you, but the stun doesn't really do like damage. Her freeze does like damage. Like it actually damages. And then it slows you once you get out of it. It does everything. Okay? It's a stun for 2.75 seconds at level 1. Okay? There is no getting, you know, progressively faster or slower stun times. Like it stays at 2.75 and it slows you and it damages you all at the same time. Okay? Just like Lita, Bubble Chick, she can also avoid damage by going to an ice cube. Okay? She can also throw around a sphere around friendly heroes so that they can reduce damage. And then her alt, she just freezes everybody in her path, everybody that's close to her, including the whole entire 5-man. If they're all grouped up on her, they can be completely froze for 2.5 seconds. And what have I said about being not able to move in this game for a couple seconds? You die. You die. Athena. If I were to do a tier list, Athena would be one of those characters at the top. There would be a few characters at the top. She would be one of those though for sure. I play with a guy named Nihai Mouse, aka Feudal, my guy, my road dog. He is a disgusting Athena. Speaking of him, he just got online. He's an absolutely disgusting Athena. Nasty. Okay, one of the few characters that I've seen 1v1 Apollo and absolutely embarrassed Apollo. Embarrassed. Okay, she has a good stun. Her alt's crazy, man. Her ult turns her attacks into a range attack, and they do splash damage, and it hits hard, hits really hard. And she's a tank, so it's a hard-hitting tank. Come on, man. Athena's nice. If you haven't played Athena, play Athena. I'm gonna say that about every character. If you haven't played a character, play them. Stop messing around. Okay? Just because my Ethan and Evan is ranked 12 does not mean I haven't played a lot of people. Okay? I played a lot of people in this game already before I found who I wanted to play with. Alright. I think it's good. I think it's top. The most controversial character in the game, Mikazuki, the first jungler. Okay, I'll go over her abilities real quick before I tell you why she is so controversial. Alright, she has a yank. Okay, so she has a chain that she pulls people, then she can knock you up in air, then she can push you back 3 times, and then her ult does 8 strikes on nearby enemy units. And people think that she's broken. And people don't like the fact that you have to pay for this character. So you actually have to pay $10 to get this character. She's the only character in the entire game where you have to spend money, actual, real money, to buy this character. There's no way around it. You can't use in-game credits. You can't use crystals. Nothing. You have to spend $10 to get this character. Okay. I've never played a mobile where you had to spend money on the character, so I think it's kind of dumb to put this character behind a paywall. I think that's retarded. But for those of you that are saying she is overpowered because her kit is perfect, no, it's not. No, it's not. Her kit's almost perfect, but her ult is actually questionable. Reason being is because it says it attacks against the target and nearby enemy units. Right? So if she hits her ult and there's a minion wave right there beside her with the enemy, she's gonna go ult the actual enemy in the minion wave, so it's gonna reduce the damage that the actual player takes. That's not what you want to do. When you ult somebody, you want to ult them and do damage to that one person, not do damage to minions. Okay? It's not what you want to do, right? Now, if they made it to where when she ults, it only hits that one target, oh, GG's. GG. She'd be the best jungler in the game, hands down. She just walk in and take one person out the fight. She could just walk in and take your carry out the fight, your damage out the fight, and now what are you gonna do? Right? She'd be that good. But she's not. If you group together and she ults, she's just gonna ult all 5 of you guys, and it's not gonna do any damage. Look, maxed out, it only does 100 damage. Just saying, she's not that great. She's good, don't get me wrong. She's really good. Early game, she's amazing. Late game, not so much. Jules! New people. If you're new to the game, if you're looking for a character to do a lot of damage with, if you're looking for somebody that doesn't die a lot, Jules is who you want to pick. Jules does crazy. I mean, Jules does damage when he don't even try to do damage. Jules just accidentally does a lot of damage. You hear that? He just accidentally does a lot of damage because of this right here, his ult, which is the passive. It increases electric damage and fires electric shock waves at enemies every 4 seconds. So every 4 seconds, if an enemy's by him, he's going to damage him. Accidentally doing damage, right? But here's what makes it even crazier. His other passive increases armor and injury resistance when nearby enemies get electrified. Every 5 seconds. And that's for 5 seconds, right? Sorry, excuse me. That's for 5 seconds. So, boom, your passive hits. 4 seconds. Boom, this passive activates for 5 seconds. And then you got your other abilities that also do damage, right? The one right here that ricochets off of nearby enemies. So you can throw it at a minion wave and it ricochets all the way down the minion wave and then it branches off to the enemies. Also does damage. He just does damage. He just does damage. Just damage, bro. That's all he does. He's just a damaging character. Okay? If you're new to the game, play Jules. You'll have fun. And now we got E60. I haven't seen anybody just go absolutely crazy with E60. However, he's a pretty decent support. He could be tanky. I think his abilities could be reworked or be a little better because it takes forever for them to hit. Okay. So this right here, he fires two missiles that damage and reduce enemy movement. Right. The problem is when he fires it, it puts this big circle on the ground, which gives you like literally 2 seconds to move away from it, so you can just walk out of it without getting damaged by it, right? Before it actually hits the ground. Um, so that alone is kind of weird, and also the problem with that is that it doesn't prioritize minions, right? So if he's in lane and he's just trying to clear minions, even if you put the thing on to clear creeps, it's still going to target the enemy, right? If that could be changed to where he can clear waves with that ability, I think it'd be I think he'd be a lot more viable as support. All right, his ult's pretty cool. Obviously, he can just go up in the air, and then he comes down, slams down, damages, and locks up enemies in the target area, and then he gets a shield, right? So it's pretty cool. He can kind of be your engager, right? Whenever he's ready to go, he ults in. He has a shield. Now it's time to team fight. Um, Overall, not a great character, not a horrible character because there's no horrible characters in the game, and but I think his abilities need a rework.
Get a move on.
Cadix. Cadix. So I've had the pleasure of playing with and against the best Cadix in the game, as well as playing with some other Cadixes or against some other Cadixes that are really really good. Okay, Cadix is nice. Cadix is definitely, if not the top, one of the top carries in the game. She does a lot of damage. She's very quick. She's very agile. Her alt's pretty nice. You can move back. You can move side to side with it. If you if you get hit by that alt and you just can't get away from it, if you're stunned, for instance, and she ults you, good night, right? Good night. It does a lot of damage. Okay. She's nice. She has a disgusting poke. I mean, she's just quick. Um, in and out of fights. Good damage. Good all around character. Um, I mean, like I said, I've played with people that just can take off and take over an entire game with just Cadets because you just can't kill her. She's in the back lines, right? So while everybody else is up there fighting, she's just back there just taxing whoever she wants to tax. Whoever is low, whoever has the most health, whatever you have your settings set to, she's just taxing them, just going off. And so even if you kill most people and got to trade off 3-3, 4-4, whatever on kills, you still got to deal with a full health Cadex. My advice to you if you play against her, just go diver. Just go get her out the way, go kill her, and then start the team fight after that. I'm telling you, don't leave her full health back there because it hurts more than you think. Okay, especially your tanks. It hurts your tanks, man. Me playing a support type role, support DPS type role. Um, she's one of the characters that I hate playing against because I'm in here doing a team fight and she's sitting back there in the back just tearing me up, right? It's annoying. Um, but she's really, really good. She's really good. Shout outs to Koala uh, because he's the kind of the guy that has kind of made the staple for this chick because she's really good. Obviously, he's the highest ranked I've seen. I think he's like level 14 with her or some crazy stuff like that, man. So shout out to him, man, for putting her on the map. Hades. Hades is a good tank. Hades is a real good tank. Hades has good stuns. Hades all around. He can heal, so he can throw out a feather that heals his teammates, but also can hurt enemies and minions. Right? Now let me tell you about this feather. Hold on, let me scroll over to it. Let me tell you about this feather real quick, y'all. Okay? This feather has no chill. Okay? If he throws that feather at you and it's coming towards you, you can go to tower, you can retreat, protect the tower, you can run back to the tower. That thing is going to follow you. And it'll follow you the entire game until it finally hits you. I'm telling you, that feather has no chill. It's crazy. I've literally, because you know who I play, obviously I play E&E, Ethan and Evan. I've literally drove back to my to my base, right? Drove back to my base, got healed up, came back out my base. The thing was still following me. I'm going back into another team fight. The feather is still following me, right? So eventually it taxes me. If it's following you, just sit in the base. Um, Hold on, Red, y'all, man. I'm in the middle of the video, bro. Hold on, man. All right. So if it's following you, man, um, I'm telling you, bro, just get out the way. Just I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what I do is I normally just sit in the base. I let it hit me so I can heal up, and then I go on from there. All right. Next, I'm trying to get through this, man, because I want to get some games in before I go pick my kids up. All right. Minotaurus, good character. Where did this kid go? Hold on. There it is. Good character, man. Very fast, extremely fast. Can chase down pretty much anybody. Has a really good stun. Has a good slow. He's really strong. He can play really good in the jungle. Do not sleep on Minotaur's jungle. He hits hard. He gets up on levels. Um, yeah, he can make folks' life pretty miserable. Um, Not a hard character to play either, at all. Not hard to play. Um, oh, Fat Boy Chris. Fat Boy Chris. Um, I'll just say it right now. Probably the most broken character in the game. I hate to say it, Genesis. You have to have one of those characters, right? This guy's it. This guy is it. Okay? And here's why. Right here. Fires a UFO at an enemy unit that bounces, dealing damage and stunning. Okay? Now I want you to look down there at the bottom where it says ricochet. You see that 8? It can ricochet 8 times. Okay? So you can throw it at a minion wave and it'll bounce down the line and then it'll stun your team. But here's where it really sucks. Say it's 2 of y'all fighting this one Chris and he throws the stun out. It's gonna bounce between y'all 2 8 times. 8 times. 8 times. I would keep saying it. Bruh. And you can't move. You see it stuns for 1 second, but it's gonna bounce back and forth. And so if you think you're finna move, you're not gonna move. Okay? Anytime, here's the advice for you guys. Anytime you see a Chris on the other team, run Medusa Shield first. I don't care about no boots. I don't care about what you're trying to do in your build. Run Medusa Shield first. Because if not, you're just gonna be pissed off. You're gonna be mad because you're sitting there getting stunned to death, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm stunned again. I can't do anything. I can't push any buttons." Blah, blah, blah. Just run Medusa Shield. And as soon as you see him on the map, here's how I play him. Hopefully, the video that I'm gonna post after this, of gameplay and stuff, on my next thing I post. Hopefully, I played against Chris. I can't remember, but when I see him, I pop Medusa Shield and I charge at him. Because what's he gonna do? His basic attacks are terrible, right? If he throws his stun, it won't do anything. If he throws his whatever this thing is called, uh, his one. If he throws his one down, his healing / damage thing, it won't do anything, right? If he throws his ult, it won't do anything because I'm in Medusa Shield, right? So he won't do anything, and we can just go off on him, right? We can just go nuts, okay? Dang, bro, they're literally inviting me like crazy. I might have to hop in the stream and let them know that I'm making a video real quick. But let's get to the next person. All right, Celinda. Okay, Celinda. This is my favorite. This is my favorite jungler. Okay. Hold on, guys. 32 seconds, man. All right. This is my favorite character. This is my favorite. Not my favorite character. Excuse me. This is my favorite jungler. If I run jungle, this is who I'm running. Here's why. Okay. All the other stuff she does doesn't matter. This is what matters. She entraps the targets. She entraps and damages the enemy in a boxing ring. Okay. In a boxing ring. They can't get out. You can't fly out. You can't blink out. You can't do nothing. Easy kills. Easy kills. All day long. All day long. Okay, she gets up when she hits 6, so you run progression with her. Obviously, if you're running jungle with anybody, you run progression so you can kill camps faster. You run progression, so you start at level 4. You hit 6. As soon as you hit level 6, go cage somebody. I don't care if it's mid lane. I don't care if it's bot. I don't care if it's top. I don't care what it is. Go cage somebody because every time that thing is off of cooldown and you have a cage, go cage. You need to be up in levels. She's a problem. She's my favorite jungler, I'm telling you. If you haven't played her, play her. She's fun. Speaking of junglers, the most popular jungler, Mr. Nameless. Nameless is just fun. People love him. People love how he looks. He looks like Susano from Smite. Um, he's good. He has a silence. He has um, a running ability, a sprinting that increases his dodge chance, but also increases his speed as well. And the cooldown is like what, 3 seconds, 9 seconds. Cooldown's 9 seconds, but he can run for 3.5 seconds. So I mean, you're literally able to do excuse me, able to do it. You know, whenever you feel like it. Um, his ult, his ult's crazy. He gets shadow assassins that deal massive damage, and he can just walk around and just hit everybody while he's running full speed and dodging. And I mean, obviously, if you play the game, you've probably played Nameless. That's just how it is. If you played the game, you probably played Nameless. He's just a good character. Good character. Tomas, powerful, good mid, great. If he stuns you and hits you with his one, I think it's his one. Let me check. Yeah, stuns you and hits you with his one, you're probably half health. At level 1. At level 1, if he stuns you and hits you, well, I can't say at level 1. At level 2, excuse me. Unless you build his passive second. You know, but early game, stun, hit you with his 1, you're pretty much half health. Hit you with his ult, you're pretty much dead. Super powerful. I haven't seen one that just went crazy and took off and ran, you know, and we were just like, oh my god, can we kill for monsters? This is killing us, right? One reason being because I play mid, so that those high damage characters normally are at a disadvantage if I win my lane. Okay, really good character. I'd check him out. If you get a free trial, he's pretty fun. Poseidon. Poseidon's good. Has a good stun. Has a good getaway or engage if you want to dash in and engage. You can build him tanky. You can build him energy. His ult's pretty cool. He slows down enemies by 35%. Okay, after knocking them up in the air. Poseidon's pretty cool. I mean, not much to say about him, but he's not a bad character, obviously. Sion, probably one of the beginner people's favorite character to run. He has a jump in, he has a stun, and he has what we call spin to win, where he just spins and does massive damage to anybody, and it lasts for 6 seconds. So he can spin around, excuse me, he can spin for 6 seconds, dealing pretty good damage, right? I mean, you can't stop the spin, you can't stun him out the spin, you can't do anything. Once he starts spinning, he's spinning to win. That's why we call it spin to win. Okay. Tychus. My nephew Treyway plays Tychus. I love when he plays Tychus because his Tychus is fun. Tychus is crazy. Tychus has a what is it? Excuse me. He has charge 4 where he damages enemies and pushes them back. Right. He has takes reduced damage from range sources, which is beautiful passive. He has a knock up, right? And then he has an ability where his third basic attack to the same target stuns and deals extra damage. So, I'm gonna say these quantum boots. I'm gonna say it. If you learn quantum boots, You blink behind the enemy. You push them toward your teammate. You knock them up in the air, and then you hit them 3 times. What are they gonna do about that? What are they gonna do? They can't push any abilities between there and all of that, right? Blink behind them, push them to your team, knock them up in the air. Boom, 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 stun. And your teammate is probably gonna stun them as well, right? They're dead. 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 I love them. I actually don't think I've ever played him because my nephew normally is playing him. Um, but when he's on my team, I love it. I love it. Here we go. Top block. Good mid. Good mid. Crazy, 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 crazy good damage. Okay. If you know what you're doing, this is not a character that you pick up on day one and you say, hey, I'm going to play pop block and I'm going to go crazy with him. No. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. He has a slow. He has a silence, right? He has a passive where his basic attacks and abilities restore his health, so he has life steal built in him already. His alt, he can go inside of an enemy. Yes, go inside of an enemy. And he can damage them, and they can't do nothing about it. He can damage them. He can silence them while he's inside of them. People don't realize that. When you go inside of somebody with pop lock, push your L1 to silence them, okay? And then you get the full damage out. Obviously, you got to be careful because people want to walk you into a tower, or the really smart people, they'll try to teleport back to their base with you inside of them. Make sure to push your ult again to jump out of them so you don't, kill yourself, obviously. Um, Once you get pretty advanced, once you get decently advanced in the game and you play him long enough, you'll have fun with him. He's pretty cool. He's a fun character. Zeus!
I stand upon the clouds watching
Zeus.
the mortal realm.
I think Zeus is broken. I hate to say it, man. I think Zeus is broken. Okay, so here's why. So in the game, when you teleport, if you teleport to your tower, it has a cooldown. I can't think of how long the cooldown. I think it's like 70 something seconds. It's a long time, okay? It's long enough to make a difference. All right. Zeus, mid, or jungle, it doesn't matter. It's nice. So you can see the enemy's team's health at the top right of the screen, right? As long as somebody's looking at it, you can see their health pretty much, okay? Zeus can go up in the air, right? He's invisible. He can launch in the air. You can land on top of the enemy team, right? Alt them, or stun them and then ult them if you want to try to do more damage. It's kind of risky. And then, once you kill them, you can teleport back to your tower to defend your lane. That's crazy. Or, if you get poked really bad in your lane, say that you're losing your lane, like most Zeuses that play against me in mid, they start losing their lane because I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna let you hit me with that lightning stuff over and over again, right? I'm not gonna let you stun me too many times. Okay, I'm gonna poke you down to like half health. Zeus can teleport back to his tower, then he can use his ability to come back to lane all within 2 seconds. Whereas normal people would either have to walk back to the lane and then teleport back, which would give me time to push the lane forward, or they would teleport back and then walk back to the lane because you get that speed boost when you leave the base, right? Not Zeus. Okay? Zeus early game is crazy. Zeus early game is probably the best character in the game early game. Level 3, you can take off at level 3. As soon as you get your teleport, you can take off, you can get kills at level 3. Level 6, you're guaranteed to take off and get kills. Here's the problem with Zeus, though. Here's why I say I think it's broken, is because if you have wards down on your side, which is supposed to show enemies, it don't show Zeus. So he could be floating over top of you with wards down, and you still can't see him. Not only that, but your own teammates can't see your own Zeus over top of you. I think it's crazy. I think it's bugged. I think they got to fix that or something. I don't really know. Okay? Jones. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is annoying. Annoying. Anybody that's played against Mr. Jones knows why he's annoying. His tentacles slap you and they slow you, so you're getting multiple slapped and you're getting slapped and you're getting slapped. Okay, his his hook reaches out to the Netherlands and then yanks you back to the tentacles. And if he wants to drop Mr. Big Octopus on top of you, you're in trouble. If you run Chrono Switch with Mr. Jones, where you yank somebody in, they're pretty much dead. Because you yank them in, you drop tentacles, you drop your alt, you push Chrono Switch, you drop your alt, you drop your tentacles. Now you have 12 tentacles slapping this person. That reduces your speed by 50%. You're dead, bro. You're dead. Okay? Something I've seen people doing recently is they're running the quantum boots with Mr. Jones. You throw the hook out and you grab. As soon as you know you grab, you turn around, you blink back towards your tower, and now the person is not only getting slapped by tentacles and getting slowed, but they're getting slapped by tentacles and slowed in your tower, so they're taking tower shots. If you know how to play Mr. Jones, if you know what you're doing, Mr. Jones, whoa, 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 okay. He can change the game. If you're waiting, I mean, he literally can change the game. Like waiting on the team fight, you know how you get later in onto the game, everybody's in mid lane, just kind of chilling back and forth, clearing the wave, waiting for somebody to engage. Mr. Jones can say, "Get over here, son," and he can start the initiation by eliminating one of their people like that. Now it's 5-on-4. Now what you gonna do? Right? That's Mr. Jones. My guy. The guys. My guys right here. E&E. The B. Ethan Evan. Okay? I'm not going to go into much details on all the abilities and stuff because I can go on and on forever. Super strong tank. Super, super, super good support. Super good support. I play him in mid because I'm just crazy like that, and I like to win mid, and then I like this snowball, and I like to make people. I like to be unkillable. I like to engage. I like to dive towers. I don't care. I'm crazy with him. Okay, so um, the character has two sets of abilities. Player one controls the driving, so you can hover over the terrain. You can dash and knock people up in the air. You can drop down bombs that slow the enemy, and you can blow yourself up, and it will repair you for 4 seconds. The gunner has 4 abilities. You shoot a beam, that continuously damage the enemy in its path. You shoot a bouncing ball that can damage the enemies. You generate a shield that cleanses debuffs, and you throw down this beautiful purple essence on the ground that slows enemies basically when you're maxed out by 50%. Okay? Fun character. I don't have to go into details. You know what I think about him. You know what I think about him. And when you see my videos, you'll definitely know why I think that way about him. Alright? Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love him. Here we go. Goliath. Nice. Really good character. You got to get him from the login. So if you haven't been playing the game, you don't have him right now. You got to log into the game. I think 7 days to get him. Super tanky. When he pushes his shield, he's almost unkillable. He has a really, really far dodge. Okay. And he's strong when he's in his alt. It's a good character. Once you get him, I advise trying him out. You don't see him a lot, but he's really good. Okay. Nemo.
On the double.
Nemo's good. Nemo has a good stun. Nemo has a good what's this thing called? Where's it at? The body slam. He has a good body slam. He slaps good. He turns in. He hops into that wheel, rolls around. He can throw you. He can knock you up in the air when he's doing. I mean, he's all around good, fun character. Pretty safe. You can run away from pretty much anything. So you can pretty much dive in, start an engagement, try to stun somebody, try to do as much as you can, and then you just roll away, right? Can't be stunned out in that roll or anything like that. So pretty safe. Apollo.
There are no shadows where I walk.
People's favorite carry. Apollo. Apollo's good. Apollo's great. Apollo's probably top because you just hold down X. just hold down X. Okay, you can alt every, what is it? Let's home max cooldown. Every 8 seconds you can alt. Did I hear that? Every 8 seconds you can alt. It auto locks on characters, by the way, so it takes no skill. You just push it, and it goes. Okay. He's very good if you run lifesteal and attack speed. He could be almost unkillable if he gets high levels. One thing I see a lot of folks doing this, and it kind of angers me when I see that, because the Apollo's attack speed is faster than they think it is that they shoot back up, shoot back up, shoot back up, shoot back up, right? Even when you pop your lifesteal abilities, you're still shooting them and you're walking backwards. Stop moving. Shoot and stand still, because your shoot's faster if you just let the bullets go, or the arrows go, compared to shooting them backing up, right? He's stronger than people sometimes think if you're a new person. I see it all the time if you're new. You're running away, you're scared, you're terrified, you don't have an escape, so you're scared and you're running. Man, just stand still and shoot. And watch what happens. Okay? Just try it. I've literally seen an Apollo that had levels up a little bit literally kill a whole entire team by just standing in one spot. Just standing in one spot. Infinitely healing. Doing damage to whoever comes in the range. What do you do? He's just like playing against a cat. Cat X. You just go dive him. You get him out the game. You get him out the fight early because he does a whole lot of damage. Okay?
Delicious veins.
Oh, did I go through everybody? I did. That was everybody. That wasn't too bad, man. That wasn't too bad. So that's everybody. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, man. If you have any questions about the game, drop them in the comments. If you want to actually talk to me live on the game, hit me up on Twitch. Okay, I stream on Twitch every single day. Same as my YouTube name, TweetTube. Alright, I'll be on Genesis. I promise you I'll be there. There will be very, 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 very rare times where I'm not streaming Genesis, okay? I love it. I love the community. The people are awesome. You guys that support me are awesome. Thank you. If you're new to the stream, make sure to hit that like button, okay? Make sure to subscribe if you're new so you can see more content. I'm going to be here, man. I'm about to start doing this for real, okay? I love this game. I want you guys to see more content of it. I don't think there's enough of it out there. I want it to get bigger because I think people are sleeping on the game because of how buggy it was early on. Okay. Other than that, man, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm TweetTube, aka Tweet. I'm out.